Hey, I hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. It was a mild day to say the least. Temperatures reaching into the mid to lower 70s here in Tuscaloosa. We reached 73 degrees, believe it or not, in the end of December. And right now we're in the upper 60s. We haven't really dropped too much, and the time now is 9:30 whenever this is being recorded. Winds coming out of the southeast, which is helping us stay warm for tonight. And this is all over the central Alabama. Coleman up there in the upper 50s, Gadsden at 58, and the rest of us in the mid to upper 60s. Birmingham at 65, and again here for Tuscaloosa we're at 67 degrees. And this is going to be the story coming into your New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Look at New Year's Day. We're going to be in the mid 70s once again. So if you didn't get to enjoy it today, maybe you'll get to on New Year's Day. Now, unfortunately, we're talking about a few storms coming into your New Year's Eve overnight into early New Year's Day. Stopping it there at 2 o'clock, notice we just have a few showers moving through. The big stuff coming in around 11 o'clock on Thursday. And we're going to have to watch for a few of these storms right here. You see how they're by themselves, being able to tap into this environment coming in from the south. Southerly winds again, a lot of moisture, a lot of instability there. That's going to cause for a concern of maybe a few tornadoes, isolated tornadoes within these. That's something we're watching for. And I want you to notice as we continue off through the night, it's going to be an overnight event all the way up to 4 o'clock. This is stopping it now. And we still have those storms we're dealing with in central Alabama, mainly towards the east by the 4 o'clock hour, but we're still going to have to watch for them as they do continue to trail through the state. 9 o'clock now, look how long this event lasts, all the way into eastern Alabama. We still have a few of those storms hanging around, but then it finally starts to get out of here by 11 o'clock on New Year's Day. So the whole day is not going to be a complete washout. Actually, you might see some sun as you get out around the afternoon hours for New Year's Day. So let's get a little bit more in depth with this. This is a severe weather outlook from the SPC. We're under a slight risk here in Tuscaloosa and Demopolis towards the south, also under that slight risk for severe weather. The main impacts being isolated tornadoes and damaging winds. Timing from this, anywhere from 10 p.m. on New Year's Eve and to 10 a.m. on New Year's Day. And let's go ahead and break it down even more, because I mean this is a lot to talk about here in terms of this severe weather event we've got going on as we bring in the new year of 2021. Just hard to believe that we got an event like this happening right on New Year's Eve. But here's what the risks look like individually with tornadoes. It's going to be on the lower side, but we still can't rule it out. It's going to be a low risk out there with 1 or 2 isolated tornadoes. Winds is going to be about a medium. And then, of course, hail is not too much of a concern. Flooding will be a concern, so keep that in mind. And again, here at WVUA, we will go live. If anything does turn tornadic, be sure to stay tuned with us anytime tonight, and we'll be sure to keep you safe throughout this entire event. So, rounding it all up, once again, we're going to be in the upper 60s for your New Year's Eve. Thunderstorms overnight. Early thunderstorms on New Year's Day. Highs in the mid-70s. Going to be mild at that. For the first weekend of 2021, looks like we'll be in those lower 60s and upper 60s for your Sunday. Monday's looking in the lower 60s. More seasonable for this time of year for the first week of 2021, and it's going to be a nice one. Hope everyone enjoys the rest of 2020, and be sure to remember to have a way to receive weather warnings before you go to bed on New Year's Eve. If you do go to bed, I mean, some of us don't go to bed on New Year's Eve. Some of us have celebrate the New Year. So hope everyone has a great rest of your 2020, and we'll catch you back here as soon as the first tornado warning, if there is one, is issued.